Okay. So what my question is do we believe Tyrese? Um, because he seems to be talking about the Lord quite often, and we know there's a whole lot of wolves in sheep clothing. Um, he slips up every now and again. You just have to keep your eye on people like that. I'm like, Tyrese is part of the crew, and the crew is, you know, the man crew. So I don't know who he think he's fooling with his foolish self. I mean, I actually, like his acting, his voice is nice, but he's pissing me off. Like, it, does any of the celebrities keep it 100? No, they keep it two, not even a buck, maybe two, and not $2, 2 cents, because that's all that they have to offer. It's 2 cents. uh, Stevie J and Diddy walking out on the beach, and then these freaking idiots. I mean, that's when you know your self-esteem. That's when you know that that brain doesn't work, it doesn't function right. That's when you know that your morals become amoral, and amoral means you have no morals. Who the freak want to take a picture with Diddy's ass? I mean, for real. And Stevie J. He must be having something hanging and slinging down there. That's right, because, but shit, Mimi, I used to completely respect Mimi, beautiful woman. But then when she started dating this and that and the other, I said, did her porn and was proud that it outdone Kim and Ray J's. I said, okay, I don't like Mimi any longer. She have no morals, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't give a freak. I don't care what you look like, because you take all that daggone makeup, all that fake hair. You guys that took your money and took that plastic. I can show you, like, my 36 triple D's are real, so I don't need any plastic to make me look good. And I can go on that show. If I had the people that beat my face, like Oprah, because Oprah is a miracle. If I had her makeup artist, I kill them. I kill them. And I'm not going to speak the way I want to. Sometimes you go back into the day and you want to talk like how you used to talk, but I'll kill them. So I almost forgot what I was talking about, because, Stevie J and P. Diddy freaking on the beach. I'm going to tell you, you're going to get yours, because Kim's going to make sure of that. Cassie, I can't stand it when a man's whooping on a woman, but when you go back a million times, that is when, I don't know, I question it. And we all know Cassie wanted that, the damn money. The money is what drives her, because really no one is, I mean, when you can walk away whenever you want, walk away and walk into another man's arms to get married and have children just that easy. That means you could have walked away a while ago. So, I mean, I was even surprised when they were like, Kim, she enjoyed it for a minute. She liked women, rest her soul. But you do not deserve to die. And so, I don't know who did he think he is. Bad boys for life. You slap the right mother. I bet you won't slap Jean. I bet you won't do that. So all that talking, and anytime a man loves to whoop on women, that's a red flag right there. That means that that man doesn't like women, really. You just gotta have them around. Oh, and then one more thing. I had already said, and I'm gonna find it. I said, Zell did not want to be with Saucy Big Tana. I mean, Saucy, whatever, Saucy. Zell did not want him. If you look at a person's facial structure, if you look at, the faces that they make, if you just look deep at a person when they're around someone else and the expressions on their face, because it's hard to hide expressions, especially with, cameras all around you. That could be anyone around you, and when a person's full of it, it's really hard to hide expressions. And I had already talked about it, that Zell did not want Saucy Santana at all. As a matter of fact, like Zell said, I'm just a freak. No, you have to be out there and make it. The thing is that you have to make it. When you become your own person and you don't need, Saucy or any other guy to make you make it, that when you become your own personality and your personality, and they're, looking at you in a whole different light, like, yeah, Zell, he can really do something with the show, and you start making your own money, that's, when you start liking women. But, I already told people, Zell like women. And so, but I can understand, we all want enough money to do what we have to do and not be stuck. But one thing for certain and two for sure, I am not going to sell my soul to anyone for any freaking dime. Let me tell you something. Is where I live, there's an airport. I can't stand that light in my eye. I'm going to get it together. You guys watch. But where I live, there's an airport. I'm not going to say the name of the airport because then you'll know, like, Well, anywho, I was dating the guy that owned, like, all the bunkers down there where when the planes fly in, they have to pay him. And he lives on a huge ranch. The house is outstanding, but the ranch, with the horses, because he have a stall of horses, and he wanted me to be with his son so freaking bad. He would try to bribe me with, a little coat or coat, whatever you call it, the little horses, the little ponies or whatever, when they're newborn. And I wanted that. So bad, but the son, I'm not even going to get into the intimacy part. That was like hella funny. And I have been knowing this guy for years. So when you sort of attractive to just the outer part of the person, and then you start to get to know the inner part of the person, the intimacy part of the person, and you're like, oh, well, that's not what had got me at first. It was getting me, but this dude started, he would be like, he would say something like, oh, I liked it, that was worse, sir. It looked at it good. Oh my goodness, I couldn't take it any longer. So we were at the table, and one day he said something, and I said, hey, that's not a word, that's not how you pronounce that. It's just, it's just light, not liked it. You add in syllables and extra words, it's just light. I said, and he said something, and I said, well, okay, if you want to stay stupid. Oh my God, he jumped up. I thought, like, oh, we about to be scrapping up in here, because I know I have to go up out of here bloody, but so are you, because I ain't the one and we're not the two. Okay, that's a whole other story there on things that I carry and keep on, because but anyway, I knew then, like, you're not gonna be with this guy. He, even though his family, they're rich and very successful, education is just wasn't his big thing. And just like Floyd, you hire a tutor. Like Fantasia, hire a tutor. If you want to become knowledgeable and know about things. But this freaking idiot, he was okay with the way he was speaking, and I was just trying to become sort of like his tutor. um, if I'm going to be your woman, then we're going to go out and represent each other the right way. And so, therefore, if I know that you're speaking wrong, I'm going to correct you. So, women, if you are in a situation with a guy and he freaking, his words are not matching up, the so-called English language, he's not speaking it correctly. And I ain't said nothing about proper, I said it's just not speaking it correctly. Then what are you doing with him? Because that down in the middle has never been almighty. If you can't get things right when you get up out the bed, he's not for you. Let him go. I mean, I got a whole lot of things coming. I'm real excited, because I'll be on a little staycation again here in about another few, maybe 1 or a couple weeks. And I am going to focus on this YouTube channel. I'm going to start dropping content in and giving my commentary and my thoughts about the content. That's the part I'm most excited about. It's coming. I just need you to like and subscribe. Show us some love. That's all. So, goodbye.